Hello, my name is Nikki Stimpson and I'm here at the GBTA broadcast studio for the GBTA and VDR Europe Conference 2025 in Hamburg. And this afternoon I'm delighted to be joined by Jason Dunderdale, Global Head of Sales at Blacklane. Hi Jason, how are you?
Hi Nikki, good, how are you?
Yes, good. You've had a busy day?
Very busy.
On your stand,
Yeah,
lots of meetings?
Lots of meetings, yeah, it's always busy.
Great.
Been a great show so far.
Fabulous to hear. So we've got a few questions for you today.
Sure.
I did hear that you've been conducting some research recently with 1,000 business travellers across the UK and the US. Can you share some of the key insights that were uncovered?
Yeah, absolutely. So with the research that we did, we spoke to, as I said, over 1,000 business travellers, people that have travelled at least twice a year internationally for business. And really the information that we got from them was probably a bit more of an affirmation of maybe some assumptions that we'd made previously. But what we did find is that whilst 80% of people knew that they had a formal policy in place with their organisation, only half of them ever checked it when they travelled. So a lot of people are booking out a policy, and the reasons they were booking out a policy were cost. So they felt that they'd get it cheaper elsewhere. Convenience, so different times and different routes. People not wanting to travel to an airport that's further away from an airport where they have at home because it's a bit cheaper, for instance. And then the third one was to have a bit more comfort when they travel. So things like access to loyalty schemes. When people are traveling, they want access to fast track security, lounge access. They might want an upgrade on the hotel room, or having a chauffeur drive from home to the airport, for example. So what we have used that information for is to try and come up with some helpful hints and tips and ways to help travel managers improve their policy. And really for us, is about helping them to understand that there can be a balance between having that real strong policy and ensuring that there's compliance there, but also making it easy and making business travel maybe a little bit nicer for their travelers.
Yes,
and when things are made easy, people are typically more compliant, I think,
absolutely.
in everything that we do.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where you get the travel compliance, isn't it? By
absolutely,
making it straightforward.
Yeah.
Totally agree. So Blacklane has been expanding both its service offerings and its partnerships. Can you share some of these updates with the
Yeah,
corporates?
so there are a lot of partnerships we're working on at the moment, and that we've been able to get across the line that we will be able to share more publicly as and when. But a lot of the things that we'll be doing this year is we understand that the guest experience is really important in the car, but over 2/3 of the rides that that actually take place are booked by third parties. So bookers, EAs, PAs, even travel agents. So whilst the guest experience is ultimately the most important part, the booker experience comes a close second. And it's really, really important to make sure that we make that as pleasurable and seamless as possible. So early this year, we went back, we looked at our booker portal, and we looked at different ways that we can improve it. We looked at what's on the market and looking at best practice, because it's always good to see what other people are doing really well. And then we got a select few of customers to see what we were working on. And then when we got to the beta testing, we also had a select few customers from the travel agency and TMC world, plus our corporate customers who tested it out. We took their feedback on, we made some minor adjustments to it, and we're really proud to say that it's now gone live. And our corporate customers and our TMC clients are loving it. More functionality. We're certainly not at the finished article. There's still way more that we can do on there, but it's a really strong foundation now for our customers, for them to really enjoy booking Blacklane, not just experience it, the service in the car.
Fantastic. So why is it so important for Blacklane to be here at the GBTA and VDR Europe conference, and what's the thing that you're most looking forward to?
Blacklane's a German company, so this is our home market.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Europe is our the first market that we started operating in. We're 14 years old now, and so GBTA is a cornerstone for what we do in the B2B world. Corporates, B2B, TMCs, that is going to be a laser focus for us for 2026 for our strategy moving forward. And being at GBTA to nurture the existing relationships we have, foster new relationships with corporate buyers and also our TMC partners, but then also being able to share content, thought leadership topics, like the research that we have is about how can we improve business travel as a whole, not just specifically for ground transport. So that's what's really important for us, and that's why GBTA is a great place for us to be. And we love being here. We love it's always a good vibe, always good energy here, and yeah, it's great. We love it.
Well, we love having you here too, so great to see you again.
Thank you, Nikki. Good to see you too.
This is Nikki Stimpson at the GBTA Broadcast Studio here in Hamburg. Thank you for listening.